Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whichever is applicable. Well, I thought of um, coming on live rather today, and I was actually thinking about coming on live on YouTube channel for some times now, but I couldn't get that much of time. Although I went live to other platforms as well, other social media platforms rather. But I was actually making a lot of videos. I was working on towards creating a lot of different contents so that I could publish it through my channel and I could share it with you guys. Please do share your valuable comments, your suggestions, or your perceptions, your feedback, so that everybody gets benefited out of it, especially me, of course. And at the same point of time, I hope you guys have seen today's video, which went live around 2 o'clock IST. Please do watch it, and I just wanted to share one particular story about today's video, that the example which I provided through my video today, I got that particular example, or I learned it through a particular video which was actually described and demonstrated by one of my favorite people in the world. His name is Simon Sinek, and I have been following Simon for a longer period of time. I learned a lot of things from him for my job, for my career, for my perception, inspiration, whatever you may say. I learned somehow something or the other from him, and I have been trying to implement. I have implemented it before. I got benefited, and I'm still doing that. So he's pretty close to my heart, although he doesn't know me at all, but still I love to follow him. So I was going through one of the videos of his, and I got to know about that particular story when he explained how to rationalize our sorry, I was actually checking some of the ping over here. Some notifications were coming in. So sorry. Yes, the honesty, the truth. So truth to be told or to be rationalized. So he actually mentioned it over there, and I just added few other sections to my perception and to that particular concept as well, which he shared previously. In today's video, you will be able to get to see all of them together. So I explained about that particular story, how you can help one of your friends when he or she can ask you for feedback. And also at the same point of time, you will also get to know about my perception, my thought process, how we can actually share it, or we can rationalize the truth so that everyone can get benefited out of it. So that was my idea. I actually thought about sharing with you because I try to all the time. That's my passion. And I've been doing that through my channel for the last 2.5 years, I would say. I will keep on doing that because it's one of my hobbies, you can say, and it's one of my passions. I've been very passionate. I've been very, very enthusiastic about my contents, my perceptions, and I try to share with every one of you. And as you know, I have a vision which I always share, always talk about more and more, so that people can believe in it the way I do. And it's all about global society, one world, one country, and one religion. So the distribution that I always refer to, that if we can distribute everything, every single penny, every single wealth, every single necessary items with everyone across the globe, there would not be any unhappiness. There would not be anything that we should think about as a worrisome factor. No, we would be able to live our lives fully, completely, and joyfully. So we talk about rejoicing our life. We talk about recognizing everyone. We talk about peace. We talk about spreading humanity. But what about the process? How to do that? So that's the reason I said that I'm a promoter, or I'm a spokesperson, or you can say I'm just a representative of realistic motivation speaking. So realistic motivation to me is a process, and motivation is only a concept. So I promote the process, and I think this is the only way we can survive. Otherwise, somehow or the other, we will fight against each other, and we will not be able to survive in the world. There will be a day for that. We have only seen that in movies so far, that one particular person remains at the end of the world. It's not that gonna be different than reality. That's what I believe. Because we all are trying to prove Darwin's theory every time. Because we may have been able to overcome a lot of barriers, a lot of different challenges which animals couldn't, and we are also self-proclaimed civilized beast, but we are still the beasts. So we will try to outrun others, so we'll try to demolish others. That's instinctive inheritance, right? That's the reason I say that if we eradicate competition, if we eradicate racism, if we eradicate categorization in the society, we will be able to survive. And the only way we can do it by distributing wealth, because wealth is the most important aspect of each and every uncivilized and unhappy thing, I would say. Because there's a fight going on to earn more money, to create more wealth comparing to others. Because they are not actually only thriving for success. They're not only thriving for acquiring something to be spent on himself or herself or towards family. No. It's about some sort of power that they feel they get whenever they see a huge amount on paper. Right? So if I get rich, if everyone gets rich, then there'll be no poor in the world. As simple as that. But do we really want that? No. Rich people always want poor should be more than them, so that they can feel the power, they can see the differences, they can get the advantage, they can buy products. And that's where the concept comes into picture of global society, so that we can get the equal amount of happiness, equal amount of wealth, equal amount of, should I say, space to live in this world. Because even land is not ours, right? Using land, probably you have to pay tax to someone else. So that's the kind of era, that's the kind of world we are living in. And if you still think that global society is an impossibility, or rather impossible, sorry, that was not the word. It's something absurd, abnormal, and then I would say welcome to the matrix. Because matrix is not normal, matrix is not natural. It's the damage control process. We have done a lot of damages to the world already, and we are also getting some kind of repercussions to it. We have seen a lot of things even. So Mother Earth is not happy with us at all, and we are fortunate that the Mother Earth is not a person. It's a material, right? It's an amalgamation or a combination of a lot of different materials. But yes, if we believe in Newton's third law, then there will be a similar reaction, an opposite reaction rather, with a similar force. So I don't know whether we will be able to survive, or we will be able to fight against it or save ourselves against it. I don't think it's possible anyway. So having said that, I would like to reiterate the same thing. Please understand, please raise your voice or spread this message that if we become equal, which we were at the very beginning, and then we actually restricted ourselves, we created borders, we created differences, although there were no differences at all, but they were created for a purpose, definitely. Later on, the purpose was proving to be not ethical at all, or probably up to a certain extent. So I think this is the time for humanity to come together, get united, so that each and every human being can understand, yes, this is the time. We do watch videos where we feel really sorry to see kids, they're not getting food. People, they are actually dying because of food. People are not getting anything. No wealth, nothing. Food, of course, the most important part. So, I don't know, they're not getting anything, any facility, any simple way to survive in this world because of the lack of distribution or maldistribution. We never thought about it maybe initially, but this is the result of distribution at this point of time. So we have eradicated humanity somehow or the other out of human beings. It's sad, it's unfortunate, but that is the reality. But we can't just, cry over spilt milk. We have to find out a way, a process to be followed. And I think rejoicing one world would be the best option that we can opt for, and we can eradicate everything that we created to get united, to get one community, that is humanity, right? One religion, that is also humanity. One world where a particular governing body will be there, and each and every person will get equal help, as simple as that, because the wealth will be distributed to everyone. That's my concept. As I said, it's silly, absurd, I would say utopian, lunatic. Yeah, somebody said lunatic, I remember. No way possible. Yeah. Because impossible is something that we sometimes think, and we try to make impossible things a possibility. This is not actually a possibility only maybe opinion now. I don't think this is only I'm talking about possibility. It's actually the prescription. It's not a tip. So if we want to survive, this is the only way we can. Otherwise, as I said, no, it's going to be like the movie, and maybe you will not have a dog even with yourself. So the choice is yours, the choice is ours rather, what we decide. But if we choose humanity over everything, over business as well, then probably we'll be able to sustain, because human beings are the consumers. Without consumers, no business is ever going to be lasting. So it's in our hands whether we are going to participate, or we are going to save ourselves, or we are going to nourish humanity so that we all survive, we all remain pretty happy. It's not a movie. It's really not an utopian thought. Just think about it once, that if we distribute the entire wealth of the world to every individual, then each and every individual will be able to purchase products. Simple. To afford something, right? Food, clothes, or everything. So everybody will be happy naturally, because you are actually eradicating the competition. You are just eradicating Darwin's law. So you will not be thinking about snatching, you will not be thinking about outperforming, you will not be thinking about demolishing others. No. You'll think about how to survive, how to live life, how to smile, how to remain happy, how to spend time with family members. We are not able to spend time with ourselves, with our family members, because of the competition. And it was created. At that point of time, there was a purpose, a valid one. Nowadays, there is a purpose, not sure whether it's a valid one or not. But it's somehow the other eradicating humanity. And probably if you think about only about ourselves, the simple concept that if I remain happy, if I remain alive, then that's good. I don't care whether others will be able to survive or not. So that's the concept that we are actually somehow the other sticking to, because we are in a competition. So I want the other person to die so that I can survive. But if everybody thinks like that, what's going to happen? So somebody else is actually praying for your death. Isn't that preposterous? So I'm trying to promote the concept where you will not be actually thinking about in that manner, and no one else is going to be thinking about in that manner for you. That becomes utopia. That's become silly, because I'm not making sense, right? Because it's too simple to understand, too simple to convey. Our complex mind is not going to support me or anybody, rather, probably naturally, sorry, to support that particular statement. A simple concept. But anyways, I'm going to be promoting that till the rest of my life, and I will speak about it every time I will talk about something. I will try to, get that particular topic in. But yes, I'm still hoping that one day I would be able to see a world without borders, barriers, racism, ethnicity, categorization, nationality, with every possible division that we created to separate one person from another. I'm pretty sure I will be able to, but I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to see that in my lifetime. But it doesn't matter, because I'll be gone one day, that's for sure, like everybody else. But if I get to see that, somebody or people will be able to survive. So the world will not be a place where humanity or human beings will not be there. I don't want to see that particular world ever. Maybe 1,000 years down the line. No, I don't. So somebody needs to talk about it. That's what I chose, that this is going to be my topic. This is going to be my vision for my videos, although I talk about a lot of different aspects as well. But deep down inside, this is my vision inculcated within each and every video. So if we think logically, if we apply process, we'll be able to get there. It's just that we have to take the initiative to do it. We have taken it already, but just to think about it from the larger perspective, and then we can do it. Please do share your comment, your views on that. Whatever the way you think, it's going to be helping me to understand. So please do share your feedback. And thank you very much for listening to my video, and I will try to come on live as much as possible, I would say. But please do watch my videos and do share your comments, and please spread the message to everyone rather, and whoever else possibly can understand the concept of global society and the importance of global society. Excuse me. Thank you very much, guys. I got affected by cold a little bit. I'm so sorry. But thank you for your support. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I would request and urge all of you to keep sharing those, as many as possible. And at the same point of time, please do take care of yourself. Take care of your family members. And your family is not only the people who are actually you're living with. Please do understand the family of global society. So try to help others. Try to get help as well. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.